Quite honestly, I don't really say this, but I'm really excited about recording this video because I think it's an excellent feature. So there are three parts to it. The first one is, of course, the title, which is Google Slides, Present Slides with Captions. I'm going to demo it. I'm going to be talking about the microphone setup in Chrome and Windows because I think this will catch a lot of people out if you're not used to it. And then, of course, a little reference to the official support page. Now, if we go on to the next slide, what you'll notice is when, I realise this is blurred, it's a screen grab. When I start to present in a couple of moments with captions, the first time you do it, it says try Slides Captions and automatically display, and there's a help page. So the thing you're looking for to see if this feature is rolled out to you, wherever you are in the world, is this captions button, which I'll show you. And for me personally, right now, I'm sitting on a Lenovo, it's not a ThinkPad, but it's a Lenovo Windows 10 laptop with a USB coming out, actually out the side, going round the back and into the side of my Zoom H2N. Now this is a good quality semi-professional microphone. Your laptop might have the little microphone in the top here, or it might have a plug-in one, but let's see what happens. Now the next thing is to do the demo straight away. As you'll notice, it says captions area with red arrows, and there is nothing happening. The reason there's nothing happening is I've not turned it on. So to go to the bottom, we go to captions. The moment you hit captions, and this is the brilliant thing, that once captions on, and I can't do this from the teacher inside me without smiling and actually thinking that as I am actually speaking, you can see the words instantly on screen. Of course, with your presentation, you're not going to have a caption area. It will just be whatever is being talked about on the slide. But you can see that there are certain things happening pretty much immediately as I speak quite quickly. I can do special things like, say, full stop, and you can see that there is a period or a full stop that is being recognized by my voice. If I say comma, that also works. If I say exclamation mark, that actually works as well. Open bracket doesn't actually work. I wouldn't expect that, but in terms of full stop, period, comma, exclamation point, exclamation mark, okay, fine, that seems to work. But the point of it is let's go back and turn the captions off. The moment you turn the captions off, it pushes back up to full screen, and nothing is saved, by the way, when I am dictating these captions. So if I was in a noisy area, but you could see on screen, if I was going to say something quite particular like Charles Darwin wrote The Origin of the Species, notice that that's all capitalized where I've used the author and the title. He recorded many observations on the Galapagos Islands. Notice that that has got punctuations immediately. Very good feature. Bear in mind, my own laptop here, I'm recording with OBS and I'm actually using the microphone to speak in OBS and to Google Slides at the same time. So what did I promise in this? What we did is we need really to get out of this and have a look at the microphone setup. Now, I'm, of course, inside Google Chrome, one of the betas, I think it's Google Chrome Beta 70 or something. Now, at the top top left-hand side, you can see it says microphone allow. Really important to allow the microphone, otherwise you're never obviously going to be heard. Then, on the top right-hand side, we have got the little video icon. Now, it's not a microphone icon, it's a video microphone and icon rather, and it says continue allowing, but also more importantly, we've actually got my default and the zoom appearing in two places, the comms zoom mixer H2 and the microphone Connexent smart audio. Now, sometimes I plug in a headset, which is like a mobile headset, and it has a microphone on it. I'm, of course, using Zoom. Please use the best microphone you can. Also, if you click Manage there, then we come up to, what is this? Chrome, Settings, Content, Microphone. And you can actually see it's under this level. And you've got a ton of websites here which is allowing this. Goodness, nothing private on there, is there? No, there isn't. So that's fine. So let's quit out of there. And I think we're pretty much done, apart, of course, to go on and let me just bring up, which is pretty important actually, because I know it's going to catch a ton of people out, me included, if it does not work. So when I said about Windows setup, what we can do is we can go in, and I think we can, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do it a slightly different way, and I'm going to right click my volume mixer thing, and we can see on here that we've got my speakers, system sounds and OBS. But more importantly, all I'm doing is fishing around at the moment. I'm going to open up the sound settings. So the sound settings open up. I'm just going to make that sort of, yeah, that'll do. So in other words, we've got choose your output audio, which at the moment is connexant. That means obviously listening back. But what we've got more importantly down here is a volume. But then you go down, and with me, particular on Windows 10, we've got the different microphones. It's picking up Zoom at the moment, and where it says, it normally says the word test under here somewhere, but it's pretty obvious that I'm speaking and the microphone is picking up as I am speaking. And then you've got a troubleshooting thing down here. You can troubleshoot it, and good luck. Of course, if you're using different devices on different systems, it may be different very much for you. So let's come out of there, because I'm obviously working okay on here. Here's another one, app volume and device preferences. So you've got volumes, and then we've got different things that the microphones are being used. At the moment you can see, at the end of the day, I hope so much that you will come in, and if you want to give this a go, which I think is just an incredible tool, that if you stick in Chrome, and it's got to be in Chrome, which is the important thing to go up to the official support page. So let's have a look. Here it is. So you can have a read, but hopefully you won't need it. If you do need it, there are the setting up your microphone options with a couple of control panels and systems things. There is the thing about presenting with captions, and I did not know, but you've got a control F5 to actually start the presentation. To turn the captions on, Chrome or OS is Control Shift C. I'll probably just click it. You can have a go. Now this is really important. Note, captions are not stored. Of course, if you upload a video to YouTube, it will auto-transcribe, and I've covered that in previous videos. We've got a few tips here. What are they? If you present slides over video conferencing, make a statement perhaps to the audience saying that this is Google Slides doing this, not the video conferencing software. Might get you out of trouble for later. Some people find captions distracting. Of course, if you're the presenter, then decide what you are and are not going to do. Captions on your microphone automatically turn off if there's no activity within 30 minutes. Now, let's be honest, if it's open for 30 minutes and nobody says anything, I guess the presentation is either not started or it's over. Of course, if you open up the thing and just sit there, say, before the event, let's say if you opened up slides at, say, 10:30 in the morning and your talk was at 11, then just obviously refresh it close to the time. Will that really happen by people? Probably not. Troubleshoot. Not going to go through those, but that's where it is. Good luck with that. I will send some feedback, and of course I do not know at this stage, quite honestly, whether this is the only video I'm going to do on this, or I need to do some follow-up. But the most important thing I would say to be heard, and for me particularly making videos to help people learn on YouTube, is I choose the best microphone I possibly can. I've quite honestly gone over for many years deliberating whether I should buy a new microphone from the Zoom H1, and I've gone up to the H2N. And then let's have a finish with a tiny presentation. I was going to say to finish. Do you know what? Don't do that, because it's going to waste the time. You've been here for 8:50 already. So good luck with it.